Hey guys, this is Jacob Moon, and here is one of my mocks. So, this is G1 based Soundwave. So, yeah, pretty cool thing. I really enjoyed building him. He's got a couple accessories. This is his shoulder cannon. So, yeah, I'll show you more on that in robot mode. We got his blaster here, which, as normal with most of my Lego Transformers guns, actually does shoot. So it just shoots off that, which doesn't go that far. I mean, it does got a little bit of power to it. This is me aiming at my minifig with it. Alright. So, 3, 2, 1. I missed. But it does go pretty good. So put that aside. So here is my minifig. This is my sig fig. Sorry about not getting to show him last week, but you know, I accidentally left him at my grandparents' house. So yeah. Now he does have a sword, and if you go on my mock pages, you might already know why he does have a sword. But if you haven't, and if you don't know, I definitely recommend you check it out. But I will do a video on the reason why my minifig has a sword later on. Maybe for like a subscriber special or something. Don't really know though. Haven't planned all this out yet. He's also got a little stock pocket watch there, which is a really nice printed piece from I think a Lone Ranger set. But yeah, so that's my minifig, and put him next to Soundwave real quick. And as you can see, Soundwave in his what I'm gonna say is a boombox. I know he's supposed to be a cassette player, but it looks more like a boombox to me. So this is him in boombox mode. He's about the same size as a minifig. So I'll go ahead and take my minifig out. And yeah, let's go ahead and look at the transformation for G1 based Soundwave. Now, first I want to go ahead and go over this right here. Basically all this is robot stuff, and all this is nice, awesome stuff. This is really just a model you look at from the front. But I do like how the arms of the robot kind of become like a kickstand or something that I can just stand up Soundwave using. Yeah. In his boombox mode, you don't really see much gap. The only gap you really see is down there. You can really see it on this side, especially on that side too. But don't really know how I can fix that, so it doesn't bother me that much anyways. But let's go on to transformation. So to transform this Soundwave, you're going to bring these down like that. And so now you have the legs, which you're going to rotate on this, and then rotate here. So you go from basically that to that. Show you again. You're going to take it, you're going to rotate it so that the ball, that little stud right there, is pointing out. And rotate it so the feet is pointing forward. Alright. Let's see, I think I'm going to need to back up camera a bit. Sorry. There we go. Alright. So that looks about good. We're going to bring out the arms, which the arms are really clever. I really like how I did that. Basically, it's one of the pieces right there. It's got the little technic hole. Let's see if I can get it in focus. There we go. So it's got a little hole there, and it's got a little axle hole there, which basically allows a good bit of movement, so it can rotate out, and then you can rotate the hands out on ball joints. And then finally, if you look on the back, you can see what it is. Just going to take up the head, which is hinged right here and here. So you're going to bring that all the way up. It closes up that gap that was there. So that gap there gets closed up. Then you just rotate the head around. And whoop, his little grill came off. You fix his face mask, get everything in order, make him look good, and lean him down a bit. There we go. And that is G1 based Soundwave in robot mode. So in robot mode, he has some good articulation. He has this weird back section of the feet which jut out really far. I don't particularly like that, but that's about all I could get. I wanted to make it as clean as I could in his boombox mode. So yeah, from the back he looks pretty clean, if I do say so myself. So pretty good. Side looks pretty good, other than the feet. So I really like that arm. But my favorite part of him is his chest area. And you may notice this has about the same kind of build as Grimlock in the chest area, in the waist. And it's kind of on purpose, kind of by accident. So, yeah, I like it. I think it's cool that I use the same technique again. So, yeah. Now, let's go on over the articulation. So, for articulation, we have a T-joint on the head. It goes 360 degrees. He looks up, down, and all around, of course. And he also has that hinge there, which is really meant for transformation. So, don't really use that. Yeah, fix his face mask. Next we have his arms here, which are all on ball joint at the shoulder. So really good range of motion with these. 360 degrees there. Bend his arm all the way back if we want. A lot of good stuff there. He's also got some waist articulation, which is basically just waist rotation. 360 degrees. He's also got a ball joint up here at the waist, but it's not the greatest ball joint. It's in a weird position, so it doesn't really allow that much forward movement or backwards movement because it hits stuff, but it doesn't really bother me that much. I think it just looks good. I think that's a good, generous amount of motion for it. It's also got the ball joint here, which is under no restrictions really other than that. So that's a full 90 degree bend there, and 90 degree, well, yeah, 90 degrees forward too. So it looks weird though. And yeah, that's about it for articulation. Let's go ahead and put it on some of his accessories. So first accessory, we put on his shoulder cannon. Shoulder cannon here basically has that one stud there, and it attaches to this blue anti-stud right there. And so right there, it kind of covers up the arm transformation piece. So yeah, like that. And just head down, make him look at you. Then take his gun. You put that in his arm, his hand. Just clip it right in there. And there you go. Now he's got his gun and his shoulder cannon. I kind of like this pose. That's a pretty good pose for him for now. Bring in a minifig for scale. So yeah, he gets a lot taller in robot mode. Let's see, how big is he? So one minifig goes right up to there. 2, 3, a little over 3 minifigs tall, which is pretty impressive. So that's about it for now. And real quick, I wanted to go ahead and share his face mask with you. I wanted to tell you something cool about it I did. Now, this is a 1x1 light bluish gray tile. And the problem with this is I don't have any of these plain in my collection. I know, weird, right? But so what I did was I took one of those very, very common print, like bluish gray prints that has the little dial on it. I took a little polish remover other than nail or nail polish remover and just scrubbed it a little bit on there, and it removed the print straight off, and now I'm left with a pretty decent looking face mask. It's a little rough in some areas. I could probably sand it down a little bit, make it look a little better, but other than that, that's about it, guys. So on that final note, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome LEGO videos. And until next time, bye.